Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. It's Wednesday, which means time for my once recap. So tonight was the mid-season finale of Once Upon a Time, and I honestly can't believe I have to wait 3 more months for this, because this has been a really good season so far. So tonight we see what happened last week, that Lucy's in the hospital, and we know it's because Tremaine drained her belief, but we don't know what's going to happen to her. It's kind of like the situation that Henry was in the season 1 finale. And happy birthday is in order to Lucy Mills because we see that Lucy was born in this episode. So I don't know if technically December 15th is her birthday or the once premiere is her birthday. Hopefully they could clarify that. But Gisela says that she's going to cast the curse on Lucy's 8th birthday, but in the meantime, they freeze Gisela in this statue, and the only way she can be freed is by blood magic, and it was actually Tremaine who freezed her, so that's actually saying something considering that Tremaine's on their side, at least in the Enchanted Forest. And Tiana is queen in this Enchanted Forest realm, so that I think that means her mom died. That's sad. We find out on Lucy's 8th birthday that Gothel unfreezed Gisela from the statue, and I kept thinking, how can she freeze her when there's no blood magic? But they're, I guess, part of this coven, apparently, and I guess the family in the coven is binded by blood magic. Not exactly sure yet. But in Hyperion Heights, Weaver wants to protect Anastasia because she is the guardian. So obviously he wants to get back to reunite with Belle, and Anastasia is the only thing that can get him reunited with her. We see Ronnie and Henry in San Francisco, and we see that Wicked is back. Zelena is been cursed in San Francisco this whole time, and out of everything, she is a fitness instructor. Her name is Kelly, and she teaches a spin class, and I definitely would take a spin class if Bex taught it. And I didn't get at first why she was a spin instructor, but then I thought, oh, in The Wizard of Oz, you see the Wicked Witch riding a bicycle, so it makes perfect sense now. We see that in the Enchanted Forest, Robin, Zelena, and Regina are there. Regina has a plan to stop Gisela's curse, and it involves Zelena. And Robin, who we knew as a baby last season, is now apparently 25 now. And I'm wondering how exactly she aged that quickly, because she was definitely years younger than Henry, so now they look kind of around the same age in a way. So I don't know if that has to do with the fact that she's in a different realm, or the fact that Zelena's pregnancy was accelerated, so maybe that has something to do with how Robin ages, or it could be because they're in a different realm. But we see that she has Robin apparently has some type of love interest. We don't know who that is yet. But Zelena was asked to join the Coven of Eight, which that explains the whole coven thing with Gothel. And we see that Zelena's cursed self, Kelly, does not like Ronnie because apparently Ronnie gave Kelly's daughter the idea that she couldn't go to college, and now she's not going to college and off doing something somewhere else. Let me read my notes here. Hook goes to Rumpel for help in the Enchanted Forest to hopefully, if this curse comes to that, he gets to stay with Alice, his daughter, and Rumpel gives him this white elephant. And the thing with the white elephant is that you could keep your most precious relationship intact, so he wants to keep his relationship with Alice intact. And we see that Alice wants to go through the curse because maybe their life will be better. But Alice is confirmed to be a lesbian because she mentioned that give this to her, give this to my love. And that made me think because Alice is the confirmed LGBT character this series that they were promoting. I'm wondering if Robin could possibly be her love interest. Ronnie persuades Kelly to have a drink, and it doesn't bring back her memories right away, but it turns out she does get her memories back, so she does remember she's Zelena. So she's actually surprised that she's actually kind of like a hippie-like character in this new curse world, but Ronnie tries to persuade her to go back to Hyperion Heights to help her family, but she says it's not so easy. And apparently that's because Zelena's curse self, Kelly, is getting married, and the look on Ronnie's face, you could just, Regina's face, was just heartbroken because she's overcome so much. I mean, she's got her, I guess, her idea of a happy ending to be able to love herself. But you could see she looks so lonely, and she deserves to. I mean, both Zelena and Regina deserve to have a happy ending, but it just seems like it's taking Regina longer to get there. Weaver wants to test Anastasia and see what exactly her magic can do and see exactly how powerful she is. Zelena offers to go back to Hyperion Heights because that's what heroes do. So Zelena's definitely come a long way since we've seen her in season 3. Jacinda has Henry read to Lucy, hopefully to get her to wake up, and Henry wants to Henry in the Enchanted Forest, in the meantime, wants to, as a last resort, there's a tree from the original Enchanted Forest that they can make into a wardrobe that would have Lucy and Henry go and be safe from the curse, and they only want to do that as a last resort. But I thought at first the curse was going to hit because we did see this at the end of season 6, and it turns out the witches came to take Henry, and Lucy goes to warn everyone, and she is told to protect the book. We see that the witches have Henry, and Drusilla wants to control her mother and wants her mother to think that she cast a curse so that she'll be able to take Anastasia from her. So that does explain the beginning of the season why Tremaine thought she was in charge. And we see that the witches poison Henry, so Regina and Ella are rushing to save him, but nothing's working. And the only thing that can cure Henry is casting the curse, and they want Regina to cast the curse, but Regina doesn't want to cast the curse, but apparently Gisela needs 8 ingredients, and the last one is she needs magic from a witch who crushed the heart of the thing she loved most, and we know that Regina crushed the heart of the thing she loved most at the time, her father. And Gisela makes Regina choose her magic over Henry's life, and we see in Hyperion Heights, Anastasia's powers are out of control, and her Drusilla uses this. It almost looks like the cuff. That's what it made me think of, the cuff. It's these vines of flowers on it. She wants to use it to dampen Anastasia's magic, and she captures her. And I'm like, oh my god, Anastasia, do not go for Drusilla. I mean, I don't blame Anastasia, because she thinks, for all we know, that Drusilla is her sister. She doesn't know that she actually wants to destroy her. So Regina gives up her magic and casts the curse in order to save Henry, and Rumpel has Alice. He gives her the cup, and we did see this in, I think, the 4th episode this season. In yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the fourth episode that Rumple told Alice that giving him the cup that him and Belle shared, the chipped cup, would wake him up, and if not, then she knows what to do. And we see that it is confirmed that Alice and Robin are a couple, and they look like a really sweet couple. I hope we get to see more scenes of them in. And we see that Ella's worried that she won't know who Lucy is in this new world, so Hook actually sacrifices his relationship with Alice and gives her the white elephant, so at least Ella and Lucy will have a relationship in the new world, even though they won't remember who they really are. And Henry, after he's done reading Lucy the story, says that he believes that he's her dad, like he understands now. And he goes to kiss her head, much like Emma did with Henry in season 1, but it doesn't wake her up. And I thought for a split second, why didn't it wake her up? But then I remembered that Drusilla said that this curse was true love proof or hero proof. That she said it was hero proof, and that simply true love's kiss wouldn't break the curse. Zelena and Regina go back to Hyperion Heights, and they're in a tough spot because it's a lose-lose situation, because if they break the curse, then Henry dies. But if they don't break the curse, Lucy dies. So, yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do in order to save both Lucy and Henry. When Drusilla said that bad things would happen to Regina's family if the curse was broken, she definitely was not kidding. I mean, I don't know how they're going to handle this, but the heroes always find a way, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. We see Gothel actually betrays Drusilla, because Drusilla wanted to drain Anastasia's magic, but instead of draining Anastasia's magic, Drusilla's magic is drained and it goes to Anastasia, so that makes Anastasia even more powerful. So Gothel actually pushes Drusilla down this well, and it doesn't appear to kill her. She's just stuck down this well. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen to Drusilla at this point, if she just has her trapped down there for whatever reason. But Gothel uncovers these cloaks, like takes Anastasia back in this room and uncovers these cloaks, and there's like nothing there. Like, it was creepy. Like, it looked like these mannequin hooks, and she explains that they'll be filled by their sisters, part of their family, and soon they'll be filled. So I'm thinking that she's going to try to recruit members for her family. And I'm thinking maybe Zelena's a witch. Maybe they might want to recruit Zelena or Regina. And I'm wondering, what exactly does it mean to be part of that coven cult-like thing? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely think they've done a great job with this season so far. Have been definitely surprised. I cannot believe I have 3 months. We have to wait until the new season, just when it's getting really good. I literally have no idea. Like I mentioned, I have no idea how they're going to save Henry and Lucy, because like I mentioned, if they break the curse, Henry will die because he was poisoned, so she casts the curse in order to save Henry. But then if they don't break it, Lucy will die, and we saw that simply true love's kiss won't wake Lucy, so it seems like there's going to potentially have to have sacrifices be made at some point, and I'm wondering who's going to be sacrificed or what exactly that means. I'm wondering, now Zelena and both Zelena and Regina don't have magic. I'm wondering, does that leave them vulnerable to Gothel, and how they're going to solve things without magic? And I'm wondering, who is Zelena's mystery man? I mean, could it potentially be Jack? I mean, I have no idea who she could have met in Hyperion Heights, or who her potential love interest was in the Enchanted Forest, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed the mid-season finale of Once Upon a Time. If you guys want to check out Once Upon a Time, it is on Sundays. 8 p.m. on ABC. And Once Upon a Time actually does return March 2nd, so I hope you guys tune in to watch it. Until next time, stay regal.